doing on this fine Women's History Day? I thought it was month, but I guess it's just day now. Everyone was posting about Women's History Day, and I was like, oh, I thought we had the whole month. Did you see that Cole Sprouse interview? Oh, dude, did I see that Cole Sprouse interview? The problem with Cole Sprouse is that he is not cool enough. He doesn't give off like je ne sais quoi European vibe, right? To smoke a cigarette inside during a podcast interview.
You had a relationship with a castmate on Riverdale. How did you navigate a breakup with someone that you work with?
Ooh, it was really hard.
I mean, come on. It's giving stupid. This is so not a cool look. And I don't just say this because, like, cigarettes, right? It really takes a special somebody to make cigarettes look uncool. The reason that cigarettes have been so popular for so long is because when you see a typically hot person, like in an ad or whatever, smoking a cigarette, it looks undeniably cool. Like, that is just the fact of the matter and why cigarettes have been so popular. He manages, I honestly think that this is an amazing anti-smoking campaign. Any governments who have been trying to do anti-smoking campaigns, they should really just have this shot.
I know we both did quite a bit of damage to each other.
Why did the relationship end?
I mean, I'm sorry. He really thinks that he really thinks he's like some French new wave auteur who's like sitting there discussing cinema, discussing like Jean-Luc Godard's best work, telling it like he's never. Now here's the thing, I know he smokes cigarettes because I literally the other night was going out to meet friends and I saw him outside of the bar that I was going to chain smoking cigarettes. I know he smokes cigarettes because I've seen him smoke cigarettes, and I'm not trying to be a bitch, but he looks bad. His skin looks dull. He is breaking out. And you know, I'm saying that because that is what cigarettes will do to you. So yeah, like, it's obvious that this man smokes cigarettes. It's just amazing that he looks so stupid doing it. I mean, you know, he said too, he was like, people are always smoking weed inside. Why can't I smoke tobacco inside? And it's like, well, first of all, I cannot believe that you don't know the difference between marijuana and tobacco or nicotine, that you would ask this question. That is just a really dumb question to ask. Yeah. So the fact that he wouldn't know the difference between those substances and the harmful secondhand smoke that you get from something like tobacco or nicotine is like crazy. Also, he's doing a podcast, and he's doing a podcast episode of Call Her Daddy where they talk like celebrity gossip and drama. I'm sorry. It really just looks so stupid. Yeah, and so that's why I'm roasting his ass. You know? He smokes like how I used to smoke when I was pretending to smoke to look cool. Yeah, and also, I'm pretty sure there were rumors of him cheating on Lily. He does try to go on and claim that he has been emotionally or physically cheated on in every single relationship, but I'm pretty sure that stuff came out about how shitty he was to Lily Reinhart. You know, I didn't really bother going down that rabbit hole. Just like I kind of got the peripheral Selena Haley drama, but I was like, I can't. I can't be going down that rabbit hole right now. There are certain things that I do try to keep myself from. There are certain rabbit holes that I really am actively working to not go down. I was going to this bar on Franklin to grab cocktails with some friends, and I saw him outside smoking. Listen, I'm not gonna sit here and pretend to be some holier than thou on cigarettes and smoking. Okay, that's not my that's not my intention with making fun of him here. I'm making fun of him because one, he's smoking inside, which is just so it's not just dumb, it's really irresponsible. Like, that's not cool, dude. And he's smoking inside and looks really bad doing it. I mean, really.
Ooh, it was really hard. I know we both did quite a bit of damage to each other.
Why did the relationship end?
Dude, I know the vibe that you think that you are going for here, but like, you're on Riverdale. Sorry if anybody likes that show. You see what Joshua Bassett said during the Kids' Choice Awards? Yes. Let me pull this up, though. Someone needs to help this boy. Okay, so Joshua Bassett, you guys, remember when we went through the church, like the weirdness of that church that he was baptized at and how fucking toxic and disgusting their views are? So Joshua Bassett, correct me if I'm wrong, you might know him as the center of Driver's License. So the song that Olivia Rodrigo came out with, supposedly, allegedly, it was about Joshua Bassett, who she did High School Musical with, and Sabrina Carpenter. Like, teenager drama. Anyway, Joshua Bassett, like, came out as gay, and then I went back in the closet or said he wasn't gay, and has now become very, very, very fundamentalist-ish Christian. And so there was a video of him being baptized by this mega church type church. And then we did a little research into this church, and they're really sus. Really, really sus. And here he is at the Kids' Choice Awards.
There are a lot of people here who are burdened, brokenhearted, and have been beaten down by life. And I'm here to tell you, for those of you who have lost hope, there is a very real God who loves you more than you will ever possibly know, okay? His promise is peace, and my testimony is my healing. Remember, forgive quickly, love freely, and walk courageously. Love always wins in the end. Thank you very much. Have a great night. Mwah.
I don't know. I mean, the church that he goes to, it does conversion therapy. So it seems as if he came out and then went through conversion therapy, and now every time he pops up, he's like a spokesperson for Jesus. Now, here's the thing. People were like, well, Beyonce thanked God when she became the most decorated Grammy artist of all time. Well, frequently, celebrities, when they win awards, especially musicians, artists, they get up there and they thank God. I'm like, that is different. You getting up there and saying, I want to thank, like when Beyonce gets up there, she says, I want to thank my mama. I want to thank my, my family, my husband, my kids. I want to thank God. That is a different vibe than this.
I want to say something. There are a lot of people here who are burdened, brokenhearted, and have been beaten down by life. And I'm here to tell you, for those of you who have lost hope, there is a very real God who loves you more than you will ever possibly know.
It's not the same.
His promise is peace, and my...
Right. When actors or musicians win an award, and when they if God is mentioned in their speech, it's always a quick thank you. Thank you, God. right? Like in the same breath as them thanking their team and their family and everybody else. This is a different vibe. And also, this coming on the heels of everything else that's come out about him and his new church and like the video of him being baptized. There is weirdness happening here. Yeah, and this is the Kids' Choice Awards. Like, there's something that feels a little extra iffy. 9 to 12-year-olds. Yes. The top comment is, y'all, what's wrong with him loving God though? And then someone commented, nothing. It's his attempt at grooming kids to follow his beliefs that is wrong. Which, like, yeah, you can argue that was why he said what he said, right? Otherwise, he would have been like, I want to thank God. I want to thank blah, blah, blah. What he did was he was proselytizing. He was preaching to these little kids and saying, you know, if you ever feel like life is hard or like you're beat down by whatever, turn to Jesus, turn to God, like be a Christian. Oh, right, because he came out and said he doesn't endorse all beliefs of the church he was baptized in. Because people were criticizing him for this church, and they were like, dude, this church is fucked up. Okay? They believe in really fucked up shit. So he came out and was like, well, I don't endorse all of these beliefs. Yeah, so the church is Bethel Church, the non-denominational Christian church in Redding, California, which live streams Sunday services. Weirdness. Yikes. Somebody save him. Somebody other than Jesus save him. Yeah, should I just become an undercover investigative journalist on Twitch? Where I just like investigate I investigate these cults, these churches, which are, you know, oftentimes synonymous.